Hey. Good morning to someone. Hey, Gary. I seen most of your lives this morning. I was trying to do some stuff and got a phone call. So I missed some in the middle and was on for the end. Good conversation. I enjoyed every minute of it. I was like, we need to get Gary a microphone because he was almost preaching, buddy. All you need is a bust it down brown productions. I'm almost. I'm almost. I'm well. I am. Um, doing the best thing I know how to do. Keep on moving. Don't stop by the hands of time. Keep on, find your own way to stay. Your time will come someday. Why do people choose to live their life this way? Keep on moving, don't stop, no. Keep on moving. Hey, keep on moving, don't stop. Oh, let me quit. I don't know what it is about YouTube Live, but my non-singing self don't mind breaking out in song. I think it's a source of delivery or food for my soul. I don't know, but it happens, and I don't try to stop it, and I'm not ashamed that I'm off key and I have a horrible pitch. I'm a hairstylist. No one gave me a voice like that. I wish they did though. I used to ask my daddy like, why you couldn't make us be able to sing? Crazy. Shoot. How we can get the hair thing. My sister's a nail tech. I do hair. My mom did hair. My dad was a barber. So I'm hairstylist. My sister nail tech. My kids are capable of doing hair, cutting hair. But we can't sing. I'm like, y'all should have been able to sing because if we can get the gift like that, man, it truly runs in the family. None of us can sing, but I'm willing. I'm on a little field trip right now. I have to get me something to eat because I'm hungry. Trying to just strategically plan my day because I don't really have anything planned except for to continue searching for my home. It's a task, but hey, atmosphere. I know, I know pretty much now. I know what my block is. So now it's like, how do I get around the block? And it's the old credit demon. Having less than perfect credit is keeping me out. So we know we have those places that are more lenient and that will request an additional deposit. I just haven't found one of those places. So, but I feel like knowing is half the battle. So that's how you win. I can strategically search. I knew my stuff was going to take a hit when I moved, but I didn't think it was going to keep me out of a home. I didn't. But it does, and it has, and it is. But I am safe. I eat good. I work. I make good money. I'm looking forward to still getting back into the salon. I've just opted out of going back in right now because I really need to be able to be real active in my promotions. And right now, I don't have the capacity to be real active in my emotions. I mean, in my emotions, in my promotions to, build my clientele and really showcase my work and all that stuff. So that's on hold for a small moment. Small moment. And it's just one day at a time. You know what I mean? That's the only thing we can do. Everything we do is we're only able to do it one day, one step at a time. And trying to do it any other way usually doesn't bring anything but a bunch of chaos and confusion. So if I can stay away from chaos and confusion, then taking my time is nothing. Yeah, a lot of things gonna change within 40 days because I know it has to. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. It's a thing, but it's not a thing. It's a thing, yeah. But I want some Burger King. How about that? Hold on, please.
Thanks to the Burger King. First one down.
Okay. Listen. Listen, Linda. Where's my card? Hi. Perfect. Any other time I got to search all in this bag.
Would you like a crown today?
Sure.
We got some new ones
I'm
out.
feeling like a queen.
Thank you, Have a great day.
Thank you. Yeah, I got me a new crown. It's so funny. They think I ain't gonna wear it. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Especially to you, Atmosphere, because you don't celebrate no holidays.
How you doing? Did you want Dusty sauce?
No, let me get ketchup.
Have a good day.
Thank you too. Oh, happy Valentine's. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, I, Jamaica Shear, wanted to talk about. I know you don't. That's why I said happy double Valentine's Day to you. Just because you don't, I want to say it even all the more to you. It's triple times now since you had to reiterate that you don't celebrate holidays. Happy Valentine's Day times 3, Atmosphere. Yes. I forgot to tag y'all today. Look at him, so happy about it. I don't celebrate holidays. It's okay. I'm gonna celebrate for you. It's so funny. But yeah, I'm like I wanted to talk about integrity because I think a lot of times nowadays people are using the word but don't have the slightest clue what it is or the wherewithal to operate in it. It's like at a certain time in life, we should want to be morally correct as possible. We should want to be respectful, respected, accountable. Anything that's attached to having any type of integrity, we should want to be those things. And I'm just like, is there any left? Is there anybody else out here who genuinely wants to operate with integrity? Or is it just okay to run amok in the world and be just a straight up a-hole? You know, I've never seen many grown bullies in my life, but it's like nowadays we got big grown bullies. Hey, Calvin, how are you? We got big grown bullies who don't have a pause or a stop button. As much as people say pause around here, no one has brakes. You know what I mean? It's like brakes off. Um, oh, shut up. um, no one has any kind of values. You know, we see people on here talking about parents that are deceased, talking about children. Like, where are the breaks? You know what I'm saying? Where do we, when did we put down integrity and pick up the bullshit is what I guess I really was wanting to know. You know, I'm not like specifically talking about anyone, but there's a lot of things that go on that truly rub me the wrong way. And as a human being, I'm like, man, this is kind of jacked up. You know, we all grown. We love to say that. But then many of us act like straight kids, act way less mature than our own children. Like I said, I have two 30-year-olds. And I've never seen them act in a disrespectful fashion on social media. I've never seen them disrespect anyone's parent, like anything. They've never disrespected themselves is the biggest thing. Because I feel like the moment you open your mouth about something so just so messed up, you're disrespecting your own self. I have self-respect, you know. I don't I don't pretend to be perfect at all because I'm not and never will be. But at some point, when is it like time out? You know, and that's just a little bit based off of YouTube because we know YouTube is it doesn't stop here. This is not the ending book. You know what I'm saying? It's just always a launching pad, if you will, because there's so much stuff going on that you see that you have questions. Well, I do. Not every day, but sometimes I do because I see people fabricate things. I see people running behind the scenes, doing and saying. And this is not even about about content creators. Sometimes it's people that are in your chats. You know, wow, roll over the curb, why don't you? Um, just doing the most, and it's like, what is it that we're lacking that we have to, you know, I guess target people, try to seem like something we're not. Uh, I see people on here like to do the 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 road trip from panel to panel, and it's like, come on, man. At some point, it got to be time out. I know for straight up fact, I say it all the time. It ain't that hard to run into somebody from YouTube. It just really ain't. And like I said, people can genuinely come into a space of getting hurt one day, all because of, you know, this weirdness that's going on. That's something I could call it is weird because it's so easy not to be that way, you know. I guess that, you know, I don't, like I said, I can't really speak for people. This is just my observation. And me personally, I don't have any day that I can spare to go back and forth with anybody. I don't have any day that I can spare to make up a story about anybody. I don't have any day that I can spare to dox anybody. I don't have a day to spare because time is short. I don't have a man. Do you know how much stuff I got going on in life? If that's the case, I'd rather change some of these people's lives because I take their life because they don't have anything important to do. Everything is all peachy. but play all day. Then I could take the time that they play and create a business and generate some wealth. I got real life stuff, real life stuff going on. And the very thing that we used to say that I tell people all the time, y'all always say Facebook is this, Facebook's that. Oh, people on Facebook, man, y'all ain't seen nothing until you come over to YouTube. And it's not, like I said, when I'm speaking, I'm not speaking specifically to no so-called sectors or anything, because I done been on a couple of sectors, and it's the same, if not worse. I'm telling y'all, I've seen people pick up Fed charges, messing around in chats. I see people going to court constantly. That's why I know them judges hate that mess, man. And that's all I'm trying to do. That's why I said I'm not speaking on anyone, because everybody has the free will to do what the heck they want to do. But I know that at the end of the day, you can't operate in the same chaos and mess and expect for yourself to be on the right side of God, because you're not going to say the things that you say and then he be like, oh girl, I know you was just playing. Oh dude, you know you my dude. I know you didn't mean that about that person's parent. That's a tag on your heart. And you're gonna have to face judgment for that. I don't know if people don't understand that part. For every lie, for every harsh thing you done said, for every derogatory remark you made against someone deceased, you're going to have to pay for that anger, that bitterness, that jealousy, that whatever it is that you're carrying that is not a God, you're going to have to answer for it. Eventually, there's going to come a time where you're going to have to answer for it. So you might get away with it now and today. But, if it was a time where, okay, let's say it's judgment time and we all out there, we all see each other. We ain't been on YouTube in a while. It's judgment day, though, now. Y'all really think God going to be like, oh, here go the YouTube crew? Because you're not going to tell me you're not. This ain't usually how I am. If it ain't usually how you are, then it wouldn't come out on the internet. If it ain't usually how you are, your heart wouldn't allow you to say that. And I really think that a lot of people are truly just hurt in life from something that has nothing to do with YouTube. Because if it's a true statement that hurt people, many people came hurt. Many people came already at a disadvantage in the heart. So it's real easy for these types of things to manifest. It's only shocking because it's a bunch of adults, but it's just not shocking because that's just the way the world is going right now. But I just don't know, like, do people even want to be found with, integrity anymore, or does it really not matter? Is it exhausting to be two different ways every day? I mean, for some people, it don't seem like there's ever a break. So I don't think there's two different ways. I think that some people have lost the way and are stuck. They are stuck right here, waiting on the next big, I don't know what to talk about. It's so much stuff we can share in the world that is not even funny. And I think that, I don't know if people don't know that, but like I said, I'm just kind of lost for words because I've never seen anything like it beyond high school. And I think we were kind of getting past this once we were in high school. I don't think that, maturity comes, I think, at different levels, yes, but by 35, my God, it just seems to be like I said, I don't want to leave here and my legacy be, oh yeah, she was a great hairstylist, or she did her YouTube lives. She was a creator, a content creator. I don't want that to be it, And I don't even think I'm a content creator. I think I'm just a person who wants to come on here and have positive conversations with other people that want to have positive conversations. Have a few laughs and, you know, just chill, chop it up. Eventually, I'll be doing hair on here too, because that's what I do. I'm a hairstylist by trade. That's my career, you know. Right now, I've just been sharing my journey with my friends that I call my friends here. You know, I got my same, 7 people maybe. But it has been a good group. You know what I mean? We chit chat, we joke. If need be, we take care of each other. You know, if it's a kind word, sometimes it may be a little penny that somebody might need. We all have been for each other in some way, shape, form, or fashion since we started going live on here. And if that means it's us, then it's us. Because I sure as heck don't want to be nowhere in drama. I don't want to be, I don't want to lose myself trying to right. And that's what I think that people miss, Cal. That day is gonna come. I don't think nobody is thinking, you know, well done, thy good and faithful servant. I don't think nobody's thinking about that. Many people too busy trying to replace God with something else. But that's a whole nother topic that I ain't getting into. But I think there's just some breaks that, and I mean like breaks, like the things that make you stop, that people don't have anymore. I'm like, man, it's sad because even through a lot of the craziness, I don't watch many people. But if I've had an opportunity to catch that person or these people, any of them, at any time, I see something in every last one of them. And I'm not saying that as in something wrong. I see something that could be so great that they're not tapping into, is what I see. There are certain people that I'll see them on one panel and then I'll see them here and I'll be like, man, that's literally two different people. Why don't they be more like this? You know, I don't know if they think that the better version of them isn't enough, that they have to be like the rest or what, but there's so many great minds on here. It takes a lot of energy to be angry, malicious, and vindictive every single day. That's a wear and tear on your heart, mind, and soul. Eventually, you're going to be depleted and won't have anybody to blame but yourself. There's a lot of things that I've done in life. I have no one to blame but me. But I got it before I was 50. Before I was 30. Do I still bump my head after 30? Absolutely. Do I still bump my head after 50? Yes. But what you won't see is me being reckless. I can't afford it. I don't have grandkids yet. I want some. But I look at people that do have grandchildren. Man, how cool would it be to just not get on live and go hang out with your grandkid? Or your kids, for that matter. How cool would it be to go get your hair done? Look in the mirror and say, girl, you beautiful. How cool would it be to go on a dang on date? Jeez. Do we do anything else? Once you become consumed with something that isn't bringing any value to your life, I guess it's a hard struggle back, or it's a hard thing to see that you are off. Maybe that's what it is, you know. If I had to guess, if I'm putting myself in the place of somebody who is constantly giving my energy to negativity, that is constantly going at people, that is constantly talking dirty, bad, down, all types of craziness every single day. all day. I'm trying to put myself in that place. And I really can't, but I'm just trying to, I don't know if I'm trying to, I don't think I'm trying to make sense of it. I'm really just wondering, do people even think about integrity anymore? They don't care. I don't think it's that people can't, you know, be friends on the internet. I don't think it's that you can't meet good people on the internet. I don't think it's that you can't meet offline and be cool. I don't think that that can't happen. I think that people just lack respect. It's really no different than you meet somebody at the mall for the very first time. You don't know them either. Only difference is you seen them first. Your character should allow you to be friends with people if you're truly a friend. Your morals, your values. Now you see men backstabbing more than women. For what? Trust me. Lies. All for a click and view. And like I say, I don't want no parts of it, but I am simply making an observation, and I just see so much stuff. Even like I said, on the other sector I was in, they still got a lot of stuff going on. And it's kind of like you woke up 57, I believe at this point, this woman is. I mean, I watched this lady go to all these different high-profile court cases. Then she makes up stuff on people. Then she doxes people. She gets fake IDs and like she doing the most. She's scamming people out of money. I'm like, where did this come from? Where did this come from? And then soon as you called out on it, then there's everybody else. You're not doing nothing. I don't know why these people are doing this to me. I'm gonna press charges. Everybody want to press damn charges. Why y'all got all this money and can start a business for real, for real? If I was a judge and you came in my court talking about YouTube, I promise you I'll lock you up. I don't even want to hear the case. You're both going to jail. Let me quit. No, I would have to hear the case because it could be something for real. I don't even think some people know how thin of a line they walking into having something that could lead to something, you know, running back and forth to court. Integrity and chivalry aren't dying and is not dead. People are dying. People's souls are dead. It has nothing to do with those character traits. Either you're going to have them or you're not. They are not going anywhere. They're there for us to have, not for, you know, them to have us. We're supposed to take on those character traits. We're supposed to be integral. We're supposed to have moral values. We're supposed to have a good heart. We're supposed to be truthful, honest. But we're choosing against those things and becoming other things. Those things stand no matter what. Less people are living with core values. Chaos is a door. You know, we see so many people saying, "Oh, that's demonic and demon." Well, chaos is a breeding ground for demons. Demons come invited. Demons come by legal access. They come by open doors that we open ourselves. So, yeah, that's why we see high levels of wickedness going on is basically the best way to describe it. It makes you wonder, like, when it was Kumbaya, was it like, I guess this is the true side. It can't be the other side, because if it was, people would be able to go back, or they wouldn't have went in the first place. I try my hardest to stay all the way out. If I could have started a page and not had anything to ping off of any of these pages, I would have. But because of where I frequently visit, that's what my page is centered in the middle of. It's centered right in the middle of the Business. It's okay. I've lived through crap before, and I'm gonna continue. But I would just love to see my people do so much better. It's a lot of beautiful people that that could be doing so good. I feel like the same energy that we're using to be vindictive is the same amount of energy it takes to be probably less energy to be better. You know what I mean? Like, use that talent. You know, we got some skillful, mean people on here. They are skilled at bad behavior. Just think if we had that much, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess that much of a desire to show something different, you know, to be positive. It's like everybody is starting something and becoming the same exact thing. Like, who's going to go against the grain? Who wants to be different? You know, when this dies out, who want to be still standing? I don't know, buddies. Easier to cause chaos than to create peace. But then we'll see the same exact chaotic people in this world saying stuff like, we must come together. How, Slay? How do we come together when nobody wants to be together? We can build. You know, they make fun of people say, we supposed to be building. People always talking about building. You really can build on here, people. We build. Gary went on and did a beautiful presentation this morning concerning the fast. Broke it down, invited everybody, and people are responsive and ready to fast. You know what I mean? That's building. We got the word over there. He's building, encouraging people to be their best self and how to get it from within. What's wrong with that? I mean, I feel like I bring positivity. I don't care if I just come on here and say Jesus 700 times. It's positive. Yeah, it's almost like when you get your eye busted open, then you say we need to come together, but then you go over to the corner and they put the little stuff on it to stop it from bleeding and stitch it up a little bit or whatever they got to do. Oh, all right, I'm good. I thought my eye was about to fall out, but it ain't. We all need to come together. It's like if we were on a billboard and like they had multiple screens on a billboard, in all the major cities, and it was like, say, whatever the top 10 content creators, let's say in this sector, was on this billboard, and they allowed them to play each one 30 minutes a day. Can y'all imagine? I think that people would be knocking down the doors, first of all, trying to get that billboard down. But I don't think it would put any of us in a good light. You know, they already link us all together. We got the same skin tone, no matter what shade of brown. If one like that, they must be all like that. But like I said, it's like, when do we understand how powerful we truly are? It takes a lot of power to be able to even come up with even malicious, vindictive things. Powerful, but we're using it in the wrong way. Some of these people tell such good stories, they could be bestsellers and don't even know it. They don't even know it. I think it's a bad thing when you see people messing with people that don't mess with them. I think that's more real than I can almost see the alleged what you call it, entertainment aspect of, you know, people going live and going back and forth. I get it, y'all. It's entertainment. Oh, okay. It's just YouTube. But what I don't understand for the life of me is how people in the chat become targets. How are they the ones that are doing something to someone else and then being attacked? It is weird. And I'm not saying attacked by the content creator. I'm not saying by another person in the chat. It's like, I don't know. I guess we'll never know. That's the answer to that question. Will anyone ever begin to operate in integrity? I have no idea. I have no idea. But for me and myself and I'm gonna try my best to make sure I stay in that place. I don't want no beef. I don't want no drama. I don't want none of it. All I want to do is be a grown ass woman and live my life, be happy, go have some fun, wait on my grandbabies. If I get some, I mean, I got a few business ideas. I want to do that. Once again, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. People be doing the most, really the most. And they can do the things so sneakily that people don't even see it. It'd be so smooth. So by the time that person started talking, everybody else look foolish because ain't nobody else moving along with that same character. People like to go and hide on panels and chats where they think nobody is and talk crazy. They'll have people around looking crazy. It's just too much high school girl crap going on. And it's coming from men mostly. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it. I understand that some people probably have to create who they are and pretend for validation. But you can do that without dragging people into your mess. It seems people think pain is comedy, entertainment. Right. And it's not. There's a difference in being funny and than being just plain mean and evil. It may be funny to some people, but like I said, after a while, the he dies. I can only laugh at the same thing, but so long. It's like your favorite funny movie. I don't know. Well, yeah, you might laugh still, but you don't laugh as hard as the first time. You know what I'm saying? Download multiple personalities, realist. People be on here with like 6 different pages, and people don't even be knowing it's that same person bouncing around in chat. And the scariest part is that it seems like they be almost interacting with themselves. There's some weird stuff in this YouTube streets, honey. Real weird. I don't really have a specific instance, but this observation. Like, wait a minute, what happened? Who? What? Huh? It's just weird to me. Absolutely weird. I'm like, okay, I met somebody and I don't have time. I'll keep it real. If you're a person in life that's single and you actually meet somebody that's good to you and that you want to build with or take it further if that's what your plan is, when that happens, you don't have time for the bullshit, niggity. I think that some people really, really, really need to open themselves up to dating. Hey, Diane. open themselves up to dating because there's so much life outside of YouTube. There's so much life to live. Companionship is a beautiful thing. You get to go out with somebody and actually sit there and have a genuine conversation and eat dinner together, laugh together. You get to do all types of things that don't require you to sit in one spot all day long. Stretch your legs, stand up, rest your buns from sitting down all day. Go outside and smell some dirt. Shit. It's so much to life. I would hate to be on here dogging the mess out of somebody and then don't wake up. If you can be in death and think about your last moments, just imagine right after you die, you start thinking like, man, I can't believe the last thing I was doing was alive talking about so and so. I know I did not waste my last day on live talking about such and such and saying, oh my God, wait a minute, where's God? What'd I do? Filthy heart. I don't even think people realize they've adopted a filthy heart. I'm sorry. You could be the nicest person to whoever you want to be, but if you have a filthy heart, being nice to some people doesn't change that. It's still going to be filthy. It's still going to be filthy. Because what it means is you have control of being that, not being that type of person. If you don't like somebody, don't mess with them. If I don't like you, I promise you I'm not about to spend all day talking about you. Heck no. I don't even want to see you. But why? I think that a lot of people think that saying integrity is having integrity. You know, they think that there's a switch that says she's not like this for real. He's not really like this. He's just playing. He's really a great person. Some of the things that are said, I'm sorry. I can never believe that you have a good bone in your body. Even as bad as I want to, you know, as I may want to. Did I say, hey, Diane? Hey, girl, hey. We just talking about integrity and the lack thereof. And do people know that they don't have it or have lost it? Do they want it? What happened? Doing the right thing, even when no one's looking. No, I'm just kidding. Being upstanding, being just, being accountable. Everybody fighting. Nobody loving. I be tired. I don't even be watching it. I be tired. It'll be funny because I might see, like, I see glimpses of things. That's why I say I'm just having a discussion based off observations. I have not watched any of the current events. I'll be in a few chats, but I still be like, what the heck? You know, you get a little kiki here and there. I'm not saying some stuff ain't funny. I'm not saying stuff ain't funny. Okay, Cal. I'm not saying some stuff ain't funny. Because it do be funny. But sometimes I guess people can't take jokes, and then that's where the turn comes. It'll be like, yeah, you was joking, but now I'm gonna get you back, and it's gonna be way worse. You joke, but I cut. I don't know. It's a scary thing because there's already a whole bunch of messed up people in the world. This world is so messed up. Like Gary was talking about this morning, it's like you gotta be in it and not of it. Jeez. Being in it is exhausting at this point. Being in it is exhausting. it ain't, to me, it ain't really hard not to be of it. Now, we talking about, fleshly things. Yeah, that's the hard part about being in the world. But not being like people in the world is, oh my God. It make you truly understand, come out from amongst them, the way this world's set up. Yeah, I was chilling. I wasn't on. I had to go see what was going on. But atmosphere, you already know, right? Being upright with truth, honor, morals, without being upright, not wavering, integrity, meaning to me. What I'd say it. No matter what. Yeah, it's that's been forever. So I don't really care, but it's stupid at this point because like people that don't be content creators be stirring up the most mess and then get content creators fooled by stuff, and then next thing you know they done jumped on the live and start saying stuff that was built off of a fabricated story, and with the impression that this person knows people, or it's crazy. Like, even a great journalist, I guess nobody thinks they're a journalist, but to me, you kind of are operating as such, because you're allegedly reporting things. At least do a little bit of search to make sure that you're not about to, what they say, jump out the window. I think that, it's crazy that people have to even go online and address things like high school, but I guess it's necessary when you don't want to be caught up in something that you have nothing to do with, or that's not even a true thing. But that's a long time coming. Yeah, um, that's just a long time coming. That's I think that is just okay. Put it this way: if people been moving with a cover on top of them, or a carpet, or a rug, it's time to pull the rug off, because some people play too much. People have made others believe that they know people, that they have some kind of inside connect to people, that they've had these long, elaborate conversations with people, like they really have factual things that have been said by this person, or like they know them. But don't be knowing nobody. For real, for real. Then they'll go and pit two against another with the same exact story but flopping the names. That's a classic throwing rocks hide your hand. Let me go and stir this up and then jump back like I didn't do nothing. Because if you go to one person and say, "Oh, she said this, don't tell her I told you," and you go to the other person, neither one of them is looking at that person that's even carrying the bone. Carrying the bone. And it's sad because I think that there were some connections on here that were, I mean, might not have been your bestie, but I think we had a lot of people who had genuine, like, as far as chat connection, I think there's a lot of people that had genuine connections in the chat, and one person tore it up. But you got to be smarter than the average bear not to fall for the crap. You got to be a better judge of character for yourself, not just pick up what somebody say because they sound believable. You can't be on here just running with the first thing somebody say. I'm like this. If you like, why pick up what is basically gossip? If you've been talking to somebody and you make everybody think you know this person like so well, you're able to say a lot of stuff and the person will probably believe you. But it's crazy when you start saying about people that you really don't know and you can make a person believe you. If that makes sense. You know, I don't get into the drama. If you don't want to talk to me, I don't talk to you. So you can't never say I said or did anything about it. As soon as you show me differently, I shut it down. Cause I'm not here, I'm cool with people in the chat. Some of y'all I really like, we got everybody say hey the way they say it to each other. Most people is meek with me or meek because Selena or Mom, they whoever and then other people just pick up from them. Now you got people saying meek or meek like it, but you see what I'm saying? You pick up different things with different people. I got some people I might be like, hey girl, hey. This depends. But there's a camaraderie. There is amongst the chats. And that's in anybody's chat. I don't care if it's positive or negative page. There's camaraderie amongst the chat. But there's always snakes that will try to kill that camaraderie, even on the negative side. When you got a little snake that go from the all through every side and every nook and cranny, pitting little lies in, you need to cut that snake right off. Cut his head, tail, and middle part off. But I think that some people are truly lonely and want to be liked. That ain't how you do it. Making another person seem bad or some kind of way does not make you likable. Does not make you a better person. Don't make you a good person. Honestly, it make you a punk, especially if you ain't up and just saying it. But you out here telling lies about stuff that can be proven not to be a lie. You're stupid. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I don't get into it. Like I said, if you talking to me, you're talking to me. If you ain't, cool. I don't F with you either. But don't say nothing about me. Because I don't talk to you. And I won't say nothing about you. Because same thing. We ain't talking to each other. And that's how I am all the time. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a chat in real life. If you don't talk to me, I'm not talking to you. If you don't like me, I can't say I dislike you, but I won't bother you. I'm cool. What the hell I look like knocking down doors trying to say, hey, like me, please? Mm-mm. There's bigger fish to fry out here than whatever. I just think that anybody got time to sit in the bushes all day, every day, and then come up with all these stories. It's truly sad. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you didn't get the love and attention that you should have got coming up. I'm sorry, maybe some people left you or did you wrong, but you ain't got to take it out on the whole world. That's how I look at it. Everybody ain't the same. Like somebody hurts you and you become a villain or something. Villains usually get killed. That's all. Some of them they have a nice little run, but most of the time they get jacked up. Mm-hmm. But it's all well over here, buddy. I just want to talk and ask the question about integrity. None more, none less. I'm not talking about anyone in specific. And I mean, I may have been specific about one person, but we know hit dogs holler. If you holler, then. But like I said, I'm not talking about anyone specifically because I don't watch people. I just observe some things here and there. Usually via someone else's page that I may be watching. Like I said, I have a 30-minute window for most pages, and it's not because I don't like the people, it's just because I'm not interested a lot in the content or I don't really know what's going on, I know you do, Cal. I don't know what's going on. It just seemed like a bunch of craziness to me when I catch some stuff. I'm like, huh? What? Y'all might see me in somebody's chat. I'll fall in like, I'm like, what? Out the bushes? Huh? People did that? It's a lot of surprising things that go on. I will say that. But it's just like a never ending story. Like, geez Christ, what if everybody just woke up today and said, you know what, I'm gonna talk about macaroni. You know what, I'm gonna talk about jelly beans. You know what, I'm gonna talk about the Easter Bunny. Whew, what kind of world would this be in? If I tell you to do what, if I see you doing what, atmosphere? But I don't know. I think that there are cool connections on here, and I think that some people have forfeited those cool connections for bullcrap. I believe that with all my heart. I believe that some people were manipulated to think and believe a certain way, and you know, that's on them. But me, I ain't bothering nobody. I be chilling. I support people I support when I support them. Well, not when I support them. I support who. If I support you, I support you. Now, if I'm there all the time, may not be because my life has changed. You know. Oh no, I ain't gonna let you do it. I'll be like little lettuce wrap. No, no, no. Come back. You know. I'm doing more now. I gotta. I'm creating a whole new life. So I don't have a lot of time to be on the internet. And most of the time people on live, I'm at work. If I can sneak, like in Amazon, I gotta sneak and put on my earbud. And the only way I can do that is if I put my Scully on. But they won't let us wear hoods anymore. So if it's too hot to play it, y'all don't understand. When it be hot, I'll be so mad because I can't listen to no music. A lot of times I'll be in there listening to my own lives over. Because after a while, it's like I'm hearing the same exact thing with different voices. Like I said, I think it's a lot of talented people on here, and I would love to see what could come if people would just like. I mean, heck, give us one day, do something different. Maybe one day you might see that it's a thing that looks good and feels good, and you might add another day. But at the end of the day, we can't stay like this, man. I ain't never in my life seen people age before my eyes within the last 3 years. Like, you don't see that? People aging, people losing weight, probably lost some brain cells over strangers, man. Stranger danger, okay? Stranger danger. I'm telling y'all, ladies, if you're single, get you a man and go have some fun. And man, if you're single, get you a lady and go have some fun. Life is short. Life is short. Don't get so far that you can't make time for your significant other because you got to do your show. Make it where you can include them. You know, who wants to bring somebody into their relationship and be like, yeah, this is what I do, you two live, and then they come to your live and be like, wait a minute. Unless you attracting that type of man or woman. Jeez, I can't imagine. Yeah, might can be chaotic together, I guess. I'm just the person who truly wants to operate from a place of love, honestly. I hate when I get mad. You know what I'm saying? So to let people get me in that space, I'll be mad at that. Shoot. I can never be just purposely malicious to hurt someone. Cause that's not my character, you know what I'm saying? Even if you did something to me, as long as you can't cause me bodily harm, I'm still not gonna turn into you. Hurt me and I hurt you back. No, I'm gonna let you lie. I'm gonna let you lie right there in your mess. I care about myself too much and to get caught up. I really do. These people did not give me extra pickles like I asked. I should have known better. Got to go to the lighter skinned brother side of town to get the best food. At least they got me a crown. Have it your way. That's what I get for eating Burger King. I could have just left this at the store and waited. But I got $10 for crumble cookie. I have not been to crumble cookie but one time since I moved here. I'm trying to make myself wait until Friday to go to crumble cookie because I have a Valentine's date. That way I could get the cookies and not have to pay a lot of money and we could split the cookies on our date. I'm really fighting it because I want those cookies now. But overall, I thank y'all always for coming and hanging out with me. I'm not ending. I've come to the end of what was on my mind. That integrity piece is absolutely missing. It's absolutely missing. And I mean, everybody else might not care, but I pray that, everybody wake up one day and decide to do better. At least have a dream and see your ways. Where you're wrong, where you're right, and where you can be better. We all should be striving to do better. Don't let your last days be spent going at ex-NBA players and truck drivers and whatever else is going on. Because at the end of the day, everybody's going to do what they do. When the lights go off, everybody's going to do what they do. When the camera is off, everyone's going to do what they do. So it really doesn't matter when you push play, how much stuff you say, how much stuff you do. That person that you're doing it against is still going to be doing them. And I think that everybody else should be doing them too. There has to be a shut off. It has to be. But one thing I will say you learn is that there's more people about it than it ain't. Because, man, that stuff hold a lot of people that be there for the shits. I really see it. Like I said, I think we all like entertainment, but I think we all don't really pay attention to when the point of it becomes dangerous in a sense, because it truly is dangerous. It truly is dangerous. I could be on here going at Atmosphere saying the most craziest things about his mother, father, and some other people. And Atmosphere cousin be seeing me on live. Atmosphere don't even know his cousin see me. I'm at the gas station. Cousin live around the corner. You see what I'm saying? I don't think nobody thinks that far. You're not just talking to the person you're interacting with on the internet. You're talking to anybody that cares about those people from all over the country that could see you. And they might just be crazy. And if something happened to you, you can't even blame the person because you don't even know what happened. It was just some family member that just happened to see you talking about their auntie or uncle and felt like, oh, I'm going to get this one. That person have no clue, no idea what's going on. It's dangerous. And definitely not worth it. We see it at an age where you are seeing people getting offed online or offing people online. That's enough right there not to play so much, man. You don't have to know. Nah, this stuff been going on longer than 2 years, Diane. Imagine. I came in watching the R. Kelly case and Kwame Brown. Those were the good days. Say what you want about anything about me. Just don't feed me any pork or seedless fruit. That's why it's Happy Valentine's Day exclusively to Atmosphere Guy. Because he don't celebrate. Yeah, I was asleep where everybody was online. I woke up like, huh? Boy, it go down in the YouTube streets for real. Like it's an alley in the back and everybody can come out there. What if it was, man? Well, how many people y'all think are coming to the alley? For real, for real. I think people just think that this is only online. I ain't gonna never see this person, so I'm going all out. I'm going big like I wouldn't do in their face. I think everybody is like that. Not just some people. I think everybody is like that because they don't think they're ever gonna meet this person or run into that person. Hope they don't DoorDash to you. Came to support family. But yeah. I don't know. There's some very nice people on here, and there's some very talented people on here that I think aren't giving themselves the opportunity to showcase their talent. We got some real life funny people on here. We got some people on here that are creative, all types of things, and I'm like, man, show us that. I don't know the young lady So Fly. I've never seen her videos or anything. I see her sometime on on other people's pages. I don't know much about her, but um I did. I think somebody was reacting to one of her lives, and she was having a really good conversation. I think it was her, Kwame, and another lady up there. They were having a really good conversation. I'm like, that was cool. That was dope. Then she went haywire, of course, but you know. And then I saw her the other night on Ben's page. He did an interview. I thought the interview was nice. I don't have, like I said, I don't know her. I never really watched her, but I thought it was cool and it was funny. Like that's a cool, funny person. I think that she should showcase that. Who else have I seen? I've seen a lot of people in their I would say their true form that I thought was dope. I really did. I mean, I really have. That's why I say I think people are they're capable of so much more. I'll probably check out one of those girls' lives. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of people. Anybody I see, if I don't know them, if I do know them, it's more than likely because I've seen somebody else talk about them or something like that. But I'm not subscribed to none of the I'm not subscribed to many people, and if I am, I don't remember subscribing. Hell, I've been subscribed to some people. Be like, when did I subscribe? But yeah, I think that interview was funny. It was cool. I was listening to it at work. Sometimes like certain people be on when you ain't got nothing to do, so I just watched them. I thought that was a cool interview. I think that Bolo will be having some interesting topics. I enjoy his content. I think he does a good job of mixing both. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't know. I ain't gonna laugh at you too hard, Gary, because the Jets, that's somebody else's team too around here. Too funny. I know another guy that liked the Jets. It doesn't matter if your team win or lose, long as you still a good, faithful fan. Let me quit. My daddy was a Bengals fan. I think he even got fed up one day. He was like, "Oh hell, forget it. Bengals suck." That's why I was like, even though they didn't win the Super Bowl the other year, that was such a touching moment because my daddy would have loved to see that. He would have loved to see that. That man said, "Oh, the Bengals going to the Super Bowl." I was inside a Popeye's chicken. The man said, "Well, the Bengals going to the Super Bowl." And I'm like, "Really?" Man, I got in my car. Yeah, I lost all my marbles. I was crying so hard because I missed my daddy in that moment, but I knew how happy he would have been. I knew how happy he would have been. So I was happy for him, you know. I know I cried like 20 minutes delivering food. That's a lot of stuff that I wish. That's another thing, man. Whew. People still have their parents here and they spend a lot of time on nothing. Every day they got left. Should be valuing every day they got left with a mother or father or grandmother. I don't have no grandparents anymore. No parents. And man, I give a arm or a leg to turn back some time and get them back. I really would. That's why I try to do things now that I know would make my parents proud. I still want to carry myself in a way that they would say, "That's my girl," even after death. You know what I'm saying? If I wouldn't do it when they was here, I definitely don't want to do it while they're gone. Shoot, there's some things I wish I could have did before my parents, passed that they would have been witnesses of. Don't be that person. You know what I'm saying? Don't be that person. Make a mama and daddy proud today. And that's not to say you don't, but I'm just saying do a little extra. Do a little extra. It's worth it. When they gone, it's final. Mm, it's final. My parents weren't even old, man. I mean, not that you gotta be old, but if it wasn't for certain health things, they had a lot of life left, I feel. That's why it's important for me to get some things established. A lot of things I only have myself to blame for is procrastination. We all procrastinate at some point in time in life. We always had that attitude, "Oh, I can do it tomorrow. I can do it next week." And then it never comes and we still saying, "I can do it tomorrow. I can do it next week." Yeah, nothing is forever. Here today, gone tomorrow. Right before your very eyes, before you know it. And even in illness, there's nothing that can prepare you for that moment. I feel like, yeah, I was prepared as I could be because I knew, my dad was going to cross over. But even after the fact, it's kind of like a shock. If anything, I can say I maybe handled it better than I would have had I not known he was sick. But you still are never prepared for that day to get that phone call. And in my situation, like I talked to my dad 30 minutes before. I think that was the piece in it because I don't feel like if I hadn't talked to him, my daddy would have been suffering and trying to hold on. I had to let him know we was okay and that I know he was tired and thank him for being my father. That's what I took my last moments doing with my father. But you got people here probably got sick parents that aren't valuing their last moments, you know? You can be a little bit sick one day and then in the next 2 weeks be gone. Next day. For real, for real. Yeah, you dumb. My mom, she was a shell of a woman. Dementia is a beast. Got my mom in her late 50s. By the time she was 60, she wasn't even communicating no more. That's the most hurtful thing, to look at somebody that can't communicate with you, but know that they know you. A lot of people have a lot of time. Aren't them Cowboys? Gary's team better be the Jets. I used to like the Cowboys when I was little, or when I was younger. Nice to have all the NFL team pencils. I'm telling you, man. My daddy thought that was the stuff. Had me get all my pencils and hold them up, and I named the team in front of all his friends. What in the world? That right there lets you know that man supposed to have a son, but he didn't. He had two girls. How about them Cowboys? How about them? I don't really have a team. I just go Bengals because that's my daddy's team. Daddy Bengals, mama was Brown, so our household was funny all the time anyway. I went to Brown. I went to the Bengals, and I went for the Browns anytime they played Pittsburgh. About to tell my story. Oh, that's here hit my history. I thought you said about to tell my story. People here about to talk about the real Cowboys, the black ones. I know, Diane. That's why I said we have genuine connections on here, and I mean genuine across the board. Yeah, I'm not, Mm, yeah, you gotta have some discernment, but I think I connect to the people that I feel are genuine. But I can still be cool with a whole bunch of people. Shoot, 91 is a good life. We be wanting people to stay long. I mean, that's a couple of lives right there. She go for the cowgirl sometime. That's funny. What is a Virginia cougar? I keep telling you I ain't no dang on cougar. I am not a cougar. I'm spoken for. You left that part out, Gary. I've never been a cougar though, honestly. I can't help it. I keep telling y'all. It was never my fault they were young. Girl. As my daughter said it best. Well, mama, you can't help if you attract the sons and the daddies. Don't hate me because I can get the young and the old ones. I got an old man now. He a whole old 44 years old. Like I said, I can't help if they come younger. What is a wolf box? I gotta go find a Be My Valentine card and cross out the V and make a G. The atmosphere like, what is that? When I read that, all I seen was Friday. What was it? Friday? Next Friday. He was like, shake that up with your wolf pussy. A wolf box. So you are vicious and sly. I tell you, my home away from home is very interesting. What a wolf! What kind of sound a wolf fox make? Do wolves make? What is a wolf? They bark. Now I don't know why I'm thinking about stuff like that, but my brain is a little far out today. Like you got a lot on your mind, but you're trying to keep it all in one little container. Man, that Dr. Pepper was good. Oh my God. You're right. I'm talking about do they bark? I know my animals for real, y'all. I might not know the sound they make if it ain't on that this spin, what do they call it? The see and say. The cow goes moo. Okay, territorial leader of my pet. Calculated. Sly. I can see that. I'm just a chick. I do hair. Or they say I'm supposed to do hair. I heard that about myself. The bald head girl that's supposed to do hair. Ain't that crazy? I've been doing hair all my life. Some idiot. The bald head girl that's supposed to do hair. What? Smelly? Atmosphere crazy. I'm convinced. Be coming up with the darndest things. So I wonder if I'm gonna be able to find a Valentine's card. Used to be a warm place here. YouTube streets used to have palm trees and sun. Now it's just snow on the palm trees. It's ice cold. Ice cold. Ice cold, baby. I believe better days can come. I do. Until then, I really don't care what nobody do. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing because it's what I'm supposed to do. Press play and talk. Is somebody here that want to listen? Can't force them to come, and those that do come are supposed to be here. That's the whole way I look at this. Because, like I said, I'm not here to let me get all these. I already got a whole lot of followers. I don't know who the hell they are. Because I've been on YouTube, but I wonder if they had Taco Tuesday last night. I just like coming on here and just talking. You know what I'm saying? And she listen to the love music, boy. And she's jamming too, boy. She in love on Valentine's Day in her car. Y'all should see this lady dancing, boy. She going in. Get it, girl. Your little pom pom on top of your head. She all in. I bought my Valentine's Day card a month ago. Yeah, you can, Diane. She left you a little prepared. You know why? Because the rest of the preparation is already in you. You got this. We are prepared for the things that we can't do. Everything else that you feel she didn't prepare you for, you got it. Or that's where she wanted you to remember how you said you was getting back to your first love, God. Maybe that's the part she left for you would that you would be I guess provoked to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? Or so you wouldn't forget. You could hear that atmosphere. Well, she was going in, but she had both her fists pumping and her head was bobbing. I thought she was gonna hit the steering wheel. We went to Ruby Tuesday last night. We come out the door and the man like, "Oh, you got a cigarette, sir?" He was like, "Everything was good." I'm looking like, "What? Do you work here outside? Like, why are you asking if the food was good?" Boy, I've never been looking for the chime symbol to pop up so much in my life. It's payday. I got problems. I can't help it. I'm funny like that. Y'all, can y'all believe this? I took off work last night. I did not have the capacity. I really did not have the capacity to work. I was so tired mentally and physically that I said, "Self, take off." And it's funny because they have a space when you mark to take off. And it's if you're sick or fatigued. Can you believe it? Yeah, they do. I think so. Yeah, for the kids, atmosphere. Yeah. That's what I'm about to do. Get a little gift bag. Cause I know I have I guess a additional partner in my life who comes in a form of a 9-year-old, and we are bonding. So I told her we would celebrate Galentine's. Almost bought some cigarettes. Don't do it. You got this, Diane. Because that was the thing you brought up on that first live. That's the thing you're gonna conquer. We got her, don't we, Gary? I'm not. Hey, y'all. I'm starting my fast Sunday because I was a little bit. It's not an excuse, but I want to do well, and I feel like if I started today, I was already starting on the side of being depleted. You know, so I felt it was best for me to start a few days later so that I'm not bogged down by other things. And like, I've been there before, trying to start a fast when my conditions weren't favorable and it just went haywire. I must do well. That's how I feel about this one. So I decided to start on Sunday. But I started. Why did I pass the Family Dollar? Or where is it? Because I know it. Oh, it's on the other side. I'm tripping. I'm like, I know I was over here by these restaurants. Yes. Yep. It's a small thing. You got it. I believe wholeheartedly that um that nicotine only has the control that we think it has. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I just need it. No, we don't. That's just the trick that we've been when we like something. Like people that drink coffee like every single day, they don't realize that like coffee is, I mean, not coffee, but caffeine is like the number one narcotic. You would think it was something else, but caffeine. So people make so much money in coffee shops. There's all types of addictions. So really, only whether they're smoking cigarettes or something else, it's all the same. It's something that we utilize and we feel we have a dependency, but we really don't. Exactly. Exactly, atmosphere. You really do feel accomplished, and that's what I want, is to be successful with this because I truly, truly need it. I'm not taking it lightly. So I made the, I had to, like I said, I had a lot go on in the last few days. Trying to hook up my thing. A doctor told me it takes 3 days to get smoking out of your system. It's the repetition of putting a cigarette to your mouth that you have to get over. You know what? That makes me think about in elementary school. I don't know if y'all ever had, well, junior high, it wasn't elementary. When they would have that, oh, I got on camera. Y'all weren't supposed to see me. When, can y'all hear me good? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Um, when we had the little surveys and they would ask, like, are you sexually active? Do you smoke cigarettes? Why do you think you smoke? Is it because you have nothing to do with your hands and stuff like that? That makes sense. Because if you say, he said the hardest thing to get over was not putting your hand up to your mouth. That would say people smoke a lot of times because it's something to do with their hand. It's something they become uh at one with, putting that cigarette to their mouth. And I think they believe it's that hit when it's really that action. That was a good thing. Oh, that's a nice picture. Oh God, dog. I would everybody in here buying Valentine's stuff. I think I missed out. All I need is something for a little kid. It's a Valentine balloons everywhere. Let's see. Y'all just on a great field trip with me. Let me find my Skittles. I mean my mhm, my nerds. I love the most. Yeah, feel better. You gonna get this though, Diane. Yeah, I don't know how to pick out cards for little people. I don't know how to do it. Help me. Help me. That's not my daughter. I only see one card. Mm-hmm. I'm getting beat up in here. Papa don't. Y'all believe it? This might be the card right here. Everybody gets some blue. I gotta think of what habits I got. I don't. Did y'all hear that? Okay, y'all. He said, can he get his son something for Valentine's Day? What y'all think? I don't want to walk over my daughter's down, bro. He feel like I'm on some bullshit. You're a great son. Girl, you got too many arts and crafts in you for today. I ain't got time. But see, this the thing. I'm like, okay, it's Valentine's Day. You do this, but at the same time, I'm not gonna do anything with her until Friday. But I still wanna like almost like um make it where I'm asking her out for Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like, will you be my Galentine? Something like that. And then we go out and hang out Friday. Something like that. I might need to just go to another one. They really ain't got nothing in here. Some balloons. And that's a long line. You know what? I know what I'm about to do. Excuse me. I'm about to go to the Dollar Tree. Yeah, they got plenty of stuff. I don't know what I was thinking. Get some popsicle sticks and a hot. Where am I getting popsicle sticks from?
Anything to drink?
But I don't like to. I definitely want to keep my word for this one. It's important. I think just for her. Testing, testing, 6, 7, 8. Testing, testing. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, it's hot in this car. Popsicle sticks and a hot glue gun make a bouquet of candy sticks. I'll keep that in mind for birthday because I do like to do stuff like that. I do. But now the next question is, hold on, y'all. Me. I don't know. Somehow I kicked myself out atmosphere. I mean, totally. I was trying to look at a text message and the whole thing left. It went out of StreamYard. Like, oh my god. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. I was trying to look up where the Dollar Tree was, and then I suddenly remember I know where the Dollar Tree was. That's why it kicked me out because I went to go online. Duh. Bliss Bakery. I wonder what they got in there. See what happened to his Ricky Ricardo voice. Word. Oh. That man said, "Can I get my son something for Valentine's Day?" And dude, like, I wouldn't. I'm looking like, what? I'm sorry. There's a manly way to do something. And the man was saying, I don't want to walk up with something for my daughter and my son be feeling left out. I believe that there's a way. There's definitely a way to celebrate, I mean, it's a day of love. So if you love your child, why not? That's the problem. People, we making, now we know we're making masculine things feminine, what I'm trying to say, the other way around. But love is, they say it's universal. So it's a way. It's a way you can do it without it being like for a female. I love the fact that he thought so much about his son that he didn't want to just buy her something and have him feel some kind of way. What you shaking your head about, Gary? Huh? He like candy, don't he? Would you buy him candy on tomorrow? He your heart, ain't he? You love him, don't you? I always buy my kids both of them. Yeah, I get them stuff. I got them stuff. And my son got a whole woman. Okay? You gotta keep some sense of love. You can't be so hard and firm and then not introduce any kind of love because I feel like what he's doing now is creating something for his son to see and do in the future. You know, maybe his son will grow up and not want to celebrate, but he still gets to see his dad showing love to him and his sister, which should in turn teach him to show love. Oh my God, what the heck, boy? Love myself? What do you mean, love myself? When did I not love myself? Gary just be Gary be throwing stuff out that I don't be knowing what the heck he talking about. Help me understand you. What did I do? Why you tell me to love myself? Your unannounced commercial breaks. It was an accident. I actually clicked out of the whole StreamYard because I wasn't thinking that when I went to look for the store, it was gonna actually, you know, it was an oversight, buddy. It was an oversight. And all y'all was still here, plus an extra number that wasn't before. Oh, I feel special. I'm just kidding. Y'all must be having a slow day at work or driving or just chilling, listening to my beautiful voice. Me, 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 me. Ah, me, 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 me. Like music to your ears, huh? Adult and sultry. I'm just kidding. Let me quit playing. I think I sound weird. You still think you sound crazy when you listen to yourself, Gary? Y'all, did y'all hear? Was you on? You was on there this morning, wasn't you, Diane? Gary was about to start preaching, wasn't he? Did you hear him? He getting a little excited. We can do this. Gary was about to start hooping. Yeah, I would. My son 32. If we was in the same city, I would get them both something. He 32 and she 31. I think she 31. No, she'll be 31 in May. Yeah, dang, that's crazy. When you start forgetting how old your kids is, there's a problem, I think. Cause I sure forgot real quick. I forgot real quick. They old. That's all I know. Yeah, he was about to start preaching this morning. I said, yeah, there it is. That's the pastor. That, no, Gary, for real though, you have a pastor's heart, and I think you know that. That only a shepherd cares for people as much as you do. Not saying you have to be in somebody's pulpit, but you're definitely a pastor, sir. And I'm sure you know it, or somebody done told you. Oh shoot, you are definitely a pastor, honey. And that's what a lot of pastors that are in churches are missing. They don't have a true heart of a pastor. They just up there preaching for a donation or something, or because they granddaddy preach. You gotta have a heart for people. If you don't have a heart for people, it's impossible to call yourself a pastor. You can't care like you should. And I don't mean just like I love people. I mean like a special heart for people. And you display that you have a special heart for people. Men are overprotective of their son. Yeah, I would, but you know what I would say? I would say sons are overprotective of their mothers, and fathers are overprotective of their daughters. Yeah, sons are very protective. I think that mothers have very special relationships with their sons. Like, I feel like I love my kids both equally, but different because they're different people. I don't love him more than I love her, but I always say he's like she said, that's my best friend. Like, I feel like that's my best friend. And it's not that she's not my best friend, but he's my first. It's weird. Hmm. It beats like that sometimes, Gary. It beats like that. Like, I'm a very observant person, and I think I told y'all, like, I love my pastors, but I still watch them too. You know what I mean? Because I'm not so caught up in a man and woman that I don't see, what I need to see. So it's like I be wondering, like when we the people see stuff like power bottom, or how does it feel to be swallowed? When we see that, or when we see things that those people do, oh, thank you, sweetie, that are questionable, it makes you wonder, like, when other people who are uh shepherds don't see it or act like they don't, I guess, in a sense. That's all. That's my thing. Like, I see the one lady all the time be like, I need 100 people to give $1,000. But then I have to go and see my pastor on a picture, tell me, oh, they say we look alike. I'm like, why are you even with her? Like, I don't know. I don't know if I was either. Ask God to tell you why. Tell who, me? Or tell you why you this there? Because he called you to be a pastor. Duh. Oh, duh. I mean, didn't we just go over this? Didn't we just go over this? Oh, dang, they don't have nothing here either. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. They would kill me if I buy this girl a bag of candy.
That one, or she's like,
Many are called, you are chosen. So true. So true. I might need to go to another Dollar Tree. because this one is so limited. They don't even have a Kleenex for Valentine's Day. It's all about St. Patrick's Day today now. Do we, okay, if we say fewer calls, many are called, fewer are chosen. Do y'all think that the chosen ones are the ones that say yes? Or do you think there's like just a specific few that are chosen? I think the difference in being called and chosen is those that choose to say yes. And I think that's what makes you chosen. At least that's just my perspective. Because you'll hear people say outside like, oh, I've been running from a call. Yeah. Where you are? Where you running to? Like, you know, was the craziest thing? One day, I think when I had first started coming here, and me and my friend was out eating, I don't know, somehow I end up talking to Sikkim all the time. And one day, this man called me out the blue. Was like, Mika, I'm going to tell you what you are. I said, I'm an evangelist. I was just about to say that. But it's always funny when somebody else comes to tell you that you ain't never told that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just too funny to me. Yeah. It happened to Gary. That's why he get on here and press play and talk and speak from the heart and offer himself to be. Yeah. There we go. The chosen don't know it till it happens. I think, but I still think it started with a yes. You know what I'm saying? You could be chosen to do something and you have free will not to do it. It all starts with a yes. Lady, he looking at you to shut your door. Why are you looking at me? I'm trying to back up. Lady got her door open, the man trying to get in the parking spot, and she looking at me like I need to move. It's time to check that license in, Dorothy. Yeah, I believe. Like I think that there's always, like how I say, people. God uses people. It's not a coincidence that we all were saying the same thing. It wasn't like we all came into cahoots and said, "Hey, y'all, let's tell Gary to da da da." We all observed the exact same thing and came to the exact same conclusion. Gary, start your page. Um, so I don't know. I don't think that I don't think he takes our free will away just because he called it, because he called all of us to something. I believe we have free will, but I think that your yes makes it easier. Well, I guess not in a sense, because your consequences are now changed or different than other people's. And a person that is um a person that is called and going against it usually have the most warfare. So, perhaps you're right. But it don't mean you don't have it, but it just means I think their consequences are different. You ever see somebody and two people can do the exact same thing, but the consequences is much different for the one. That one may have been called, so therefore, like what others may get away with, you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, but just think, I think a lot of people think that the few chosen are like 100. Few out of billions is not a little number. I think that a lot of people don't walk in their call. A lot of people are afraid of being different. Even though we all want to be different, some people are really afraid of that type of difference. Like like say the young person that is called and they know at a young age of maybe 16, and they might be the one in school. You'll catch that one that act rebellious because they call, or you got that one that always been like that little preacher at school, and then they got made fun of, but they didn't care. I've seen it on both ways with that. Like far as young people, I think that some people feel like, well, I got time to get ready. I myself personally, I feel like I'm willing. I give my yes. If you want me to do this, you better show me how, because I'm surely gonna mess up. Only you can perfect the thing. So I'm going, but you gotta come with me. Point at it. Show me what you want me to do, what you want me to say. Because if I see it and I think I might say it, I just might not. I don't know. But I'm willing. You know what I mean? Flaws and all. You got people that jump into their own calling. They done made up and be out here doing the most and be running people in the wrong direction. But then the people that look like you and I don't know how all of y'all look, but I'm just saying, us normal people who ain't preachers, we out here, we having fun, living life, might still have our drinks or whatever. We're supposed to be so perfect, then nobody wants to listen, but we'll be the main ones that'll be having that message that needs to go, that they need to be listening to. I look at stuff like that, how they say, don't kill the messenger. I believe that's a true statement, because sometimes I think God has messengers that fumble, that be nervous and scared and won't go. But then he has this one, say this one like me that y'all know I told y'all I'm the type that jump without my parachute and then respect like, oh shoot, I forgot my parachute. Me, I've been and jumped in and be like, wait, God, what am I supposed to do again? But that's because I have a willing heart, I'm a willing heart. I'm not looking at none of my flaws, because I know at any given moment, any flaw that I have, he can take it away. And every flaw that I have, he can use to win somebody else. So I don't believe in the, so-called getting it right, or, you got to get yourself together before you can do this. No, sometimes you do this through, you get together through doing this, You might be at happy hour and had the most powerful conversation with somebody that saves their life. When God wants you to come out of something, he will pull you out. I believe that with all my heart. There's a lot of things I used to do that I don't even think about anymore. You say Jonathan. You're retarded. Jonathan, whatever his name is. Yeah. My son is like that. I know he is highly anointed. I don't know really what his call is. I have to say minister, I don't think it's pastor. I believe he's a minister and probably highly prophetic. But he gets like it used to be worse than now. Now that he's older, because I think I've drilled it in his head about wisdom and understanding that how attacks come when you're an important vessel, I guess. But it's like every time he would get ready to be promoted, something would come up against him and he would lose the promotion. And just like he just never was good at doing anything bad. He's capable, but he's never been good at it. So therefore, we avoid prison and lawyer fees. The most he has is traffic violations. Okay, and man, when he was young, you would have thought them traffic violations like he really did a bid. This fool put his damn what you call it, mug shot on his thing. I'm like, why are you putting this up here like you done really did some time? Get that crap off of there. That's the one thing I say about boys. They are so corny. Just so corny. I gotta get some gas while I'm driving and not paying attention. They are so corny. But I know my son is highly gifted and valuable to this world. And I love the fact that I don't know, he's his own man. You know what I'm saying? He don't sway and move because other people sway and move a certain way. He's not um easy to be persuaded. You try to get him into some mess, he gonna be looking like, man, nah, I ain't with that, bro. Go on about your business. Get out my face before I beat you. That's his attitude. Girl, my child he'll beat you up, but he couldn't do no jail time either. A lot of these people can't do jail time that be doing the most. If you think about it. They be out here with the idea that they ain't gonna never get caught, and then when they do, them be the ones that be that did the most heinous crimes, be crying like a stupid baby in the courtroom. Jonathan. That is funny. We was watching Fences the other day, and I had forgot about that part where his brother was like, "I saw your name in the book." um, dang, I forgot what he was calling him. No, he wasn't calling Paul. Somebody Paul. I can't think what he was calling him. But that was funny. He's like, "Yeah, I seen her name too, but I couldn't see what it said. But yours said something start with an M." I was like, man, I was like, people like that in the world. That's what I'm saying. People like that in the world be out here. We be thinking they cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but they be the real messengers. And it's only due to the fact that no one understood their gift and it was never cultivated to be understood. So therefore they were deemed as schizo or something. You ever wonder why some people that's supposed to be, I guess, mentally challenged seem to make so much sense? A lot of those people are some of the chosen, I believe. But because they weren't well taken care of, the enemy got the upper hand. Shoot, both my kids is good. They both, and it's so funny. My daughter is like the sweetest person you'll ever meet, but she is such a thug. It's funny as I don't know what. Like when I be talking about stuff, she be like, "Mama, you better get you one of them things." Child got two guns. Like it's amazing. It is amazing. I don't worry about neither one of them though. I'm like, I'm here for advice now. I done good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like I'm more of a parent now than I was when I was younger. For the simple fact, it was like we all were raised by my parents, but on the other side of it, I got this. I got it. It's a green light. I can turn. I need some gum because I should said no onions on that sandwich. I'm having trouble living with myself. Yeah, I don't know. Life is interesting, to say the least, very interesting. I'm here for it, you know what I mean? I appreciate life a whole lot more probably than I did when I was younger. And I'm more excited about what life has for me than I was probably just a few years ago. They say life hit different when you start losing people and you really start valuing your own life and say, man, he was 54, I'm 50. Nah, man, I need a little more time. I need a little more time. Tell you, when I lost my cousin, he died at 54. That was like a light bulb for me. Like, okay, Lord, please, can I have a little more time? Find you some vegan gum. I'm pretty sure they got it. What in the Sam's Hill? Okay, so y'all, this lady, she on a cat suit, right? She walking down the street. She got on this sparkly cat suit, this black and sparkly. So then, as I was turning the corner, I saw her like she was taking off some panties. But then I noticed she had on a cat suit. So she had some panties on top of her cat suit. What in the whole Sam Houston? Every time I see her, one morning she was out here boxing the air. She was kicking the air's tail. You hear me? I was like, oh God, who is she mad at? She is really fighting. Yeah, she had some. I cannot wait to tell him this. That lady had some panties on top of a cat suit. It just took them off in the middle of the road and left them by the curb. I would love to have a conversation with her and see what her man is at for real, for real. I tell you, that's too funny. Gum and gelatin is pork. Can you eat peppermints? It ain't gotta be. I probably can't eat no gum either because of my dental work. I ain't really been eating gum. I might need some mints. I like the spearmint kind. Some green ones. Yes, yes, yes. I gotta get some gas. I think what I'll do is, yeah, hopefully they still got some of the stuff they had over here. If not, I'm in trouble. I waited too long. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about this the other day. It's gonna be everything green when I walk up in this store. Wish I had my Christmas tree in the house to put it up in, because I sure would had a Valentine's Day tree. Since I ain't get to have a Christmas tree. I'm sleepy. I probably need to look at. I don't know. I just be eating. If it tastes good, I'm eating. Yes, I am. Man, field trip. Spent on a whole thing about integrity. Now we talking about being called and chosen. On down to chewing gum being pork. Yes, what a variety of topics. Gum is pork. Not let me quit. There was somebody on the side of the road selling stuff. I wish they had some shirts. Yeah, I probably can't afford that. Oh, wow. There you go, stupid. I'm gonna develop road rage messing around with these people because they play too much. I'm not. I don't know who that is. I might be. Who she be on the words page. I'm not sure because a lot of times when everybody put their linky in, I'll be hitting them, but I don't be really I'll go back after the fact and then see it. But like because I don't visit a lot of pages, I don't even know. It's somebody I gotta look. What do Shay Love do on her page? It's highly possible. It's highly possible. I say I want to get around to looking at more people pages that are different because my brain hurt. Shoot, same story, different storyteller. I'm tired. I need some stuff that can stimulate my mind. Stimulate my mind, Craig. Stimulate my mind. Why they got so many handicap spots? That's what I need to know. And don't nobody ever be parked in them. There's less handicapped people in the world than they think. Now let me quit. And it's about 20 of them at work on certain hours. Yeah, I'm not sure at Gary. I'll check though. I do not have road rage. That is not road rage. That's what the heck are you doing, Fred? Listen, I was at work so delirious the other night. Every time my machine was acting up, and they kept coming over taking robots out. So I started naming them after they're taken out. I was like, oh Lord, I'm gonna miss you. Did y'all hear that? He felt weird. Dude dropped something and said, yo, you gotta be effing me twice. I'm like, does that mean something bad or is that something good? Okay. Hackers hacking into the scam call center. Yeah, I'm gonna get on my computer today and start playing around in some other sectors and stuff and try to. I still haven't did it, but I'm trying to jimmy my. If I can get into one different algorithm, I would be so happy. I think it's because I don't be because I started off doing different tags and stuff on my page, and I ain't been doing that. So I need to go into my pages and put those tags in and all that stuff that you do to kind of show up in different places. It might be a little better luck in here. I'm trying to think what Dollar Tree was I at? I think it was this one. I guess it's just because it's empty, it looks different. I need to title a loud call swallow. Boy, why would I do that? Do you know? Why would I do that? Why? Why, Fred? There's another Dollar Tree that I've been in, and I don't know where it was. I hate that. It's worse luck in here. I can't visualize where I was. Because right now, I really am jacked up. I want to like, where the heck did she find that stuff she got? So different than what the hey, I was inspired though that time. Something I had seen made me come up with that mouth thing. Watch my next live gonna be titled, "Have you ever been?" Then in parentheses it's gonna say swallow. I'm gonna do it just for atmosphere. I'm gonna bring the heat too. Watch. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring the heat. Yeah, nothing look like Valentine's in here. I can't even find candy. I will. Like I said, I might be. If I don't know if she came from his page, but if she did, it's likely that I am. This is really hard buying a car for a kid that's not your daughter. I don't want to just say daughter, but I wanted to say daughter. Does that make sense? Oh my God. I know I did not see this before my eyes. Valentine's Day. I don't want to say Valentine's, y'all. Can you believe it? I actually found a card that says Valentine's. But I might not be able to get it. If you aren't,
Go get the envelope.
I don't know, maybe I won't.
Where you grab it from, bro?
So what y'all got planned for the rest of the day?
Look, I got your arm.
Am I really gonna wait in line for one card? I'm loved by you. It's who you are. Whatever happened to the cards that used to be like,
I got that. I got this one. I got that one. I'm cool. You done?
will you be my Valentine?
Oh. Are you smoking, bro?
Yeah, we're little nasty people. I know y'all just nasty. I would love to see that little vulgar stuff, like with that mouthpiece. My creative juices just like going like they used to. But I got them coming. I got them coming, buddy. And it's gonna start with this one that you just gonna put before me. What you put before me. Have you ever been?
Well, I was thinking like, oh, I got it,
Jesus Christ. I wish I could have found I wish I could have found some different stuff. I have to look her up though. I definitely will. In a minute. Yeah, why am I thinking I be seeing people still tripping? Yes, I be thinking I be seeing people still. I be like, oh my God. But they don't be. I should be security. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I used to be a security guard at the club. I really told y'all that too. I used to like to fight men. So figure. Yeah, I was a security guard at the club. What was I doing as a security guard? I don't know. I just wanted something to do. For sure. Make a little side money. A little side money. Yeah, Gary, find me out if you see people that you know I would like, do exactly what you're doing right now. Hit me on to them so I can be in the loop. Be in the loop of things. Y'all feel me getting this girl candy? Why would they sell a glass that says my Valentine has 4 paws? It's a glass. I want to drink out of a cup that's for my dog. Some weird stuff in this world. I gotta learn. That's sticky. That'd be nice. That really did. Get out of line. Oh, my back hurt. You ever had a bed that was too soft? That thing way too soft. Not need free bed. Get these just in case I don't find another one. I used to always go back to that thing on live too. That mouth too. And the other one was I like your beard. That's funny. I might be right back in here because I'm too lazy to get the thing. How did they just leave? Where did it go? How did it always go? I told you my favorite juices is I should have some good with I'm still working about what message. Well not message. I want to do a live. Just when I be thinking I have him convinced to come on. He be like, why I'm going to lie. Like the KC, we're just gonna have a conversation. Look at the cool. Talk about relationships, meeting people, stuff like that. It's hot. Okay, y'all. Gotta do a commercial break. Hold on. That was quick. Pay for my stuff. Thank you. I don't feel like I'm doing a bad job. Like I said, I listen back to myself. So you can attest to this. When we talking on live, and it's just like all the time we've been on live, I'm sitting here like, what the hell was I talking about? It didn't make sense. So I always go back to hear myself, and I'm like, oh wow, it didn't even feel like that. It comes together. Definitely comes together. I'm out here struggling. I'm sleepy. Yeah, let me tell you though. Let me tell you. So the other night, I got off work. It was 2:30. Yeah, 2:30. Because I was just too tired. I felt like I was walking on air at work. Like it felt weird. And I was like, nah, I gotta get up out of here. So that's what I did. And man, I'm telling y'all, this was when I got home. I'm gonna call it home right now. When I got home, I hold on. So I fixed me some chicken and a drink. Yeah, I was drinking tequila at 3, 4 in the morning. And then I was knocked out. Boy, baby, let me tell y'all, that was the best sleep I done had in the year. That was so good. Like I tell you, it was so good. The sleep was matchless. Then I turn around and take off yesterday. I'm so glad I made that decision because today I'm refreshed. You know what I mean? Like I be going. That's what I do know. I be going. And sometimes you gotta stop yourself and self with a day of no pay. But my life is more important than $180, I think.
way more important. $180. So that's pretty good. It's cool. But yeah, rest. The other day I slept all day. Like, what you been doing all day? Sleep. Why? And was sleeping, didn't care. You hear me? And I'm gonna do some more of that today. I might watch a couple movies. I'm gonna be knocked out. And I'm off until Saturday. I got my shift change that I wanted, but I have one dilemma with that. Um, it's saying that the pay is less. I'm like, my pay don't go with me for the same exact shift, just switching. I'm only switching Saturday for Wednesday, basically. So instead of going to work Saturday, I go to work Sunday till Wednesday instead of Saturday to Tuesday. I'm like, this has to be a mistake. So I have to get in touch with HR first before I accept the position, because if I got to take a 55-cent cut, nah, because that seemed like a little bit, but that's a lot. Because when I got the increase, it was a lot. It was different. So no. And I'm starting to get my medical taken out. I need that 55-cent, buddy. I need that 55-cent. I do. Mm-mm. First Corinthians, homeless and hungry. You know what? I'm sorry, I don't have any change, sir. No, they'll be like, I got cash up. If I had some change, I really would give it to them, though. I really don't have any. I'm gonna start making it my business to have at least 10 ones on me. Yeah, what's a 40 plus deduction? My medical? My medical is, yeah, you talking about that pay? My medical is coming out $30 a week. So that deduction, with that deduction, and then if I was to go down 55 cents, that's gonna put me back to day one. Nobody. I just have to thug it out. But I'm thinking that when I switch over, my pay should go with me. That's probably just the actual job description. You know what I'm saying? I can't see them wanting to take my pay down because I switched a day. So my the supervisor told me to check with HR because they're not supposed to advise on anything like that. I don't know if it's a thing where they're trying to say I got to work 30 days again to get that, but no, man. I feel like if I'm in there and it's an internal shift change, then that's my money. I should make what I make. Long as I don't switch from day to night, you know what I mean? And even then, I don't think you should. But the differential comes in when you work overnight. I'm still going to be working overnight. Yeah, that's a lot on top of a $30 deduction for my benefits. That's $70 at this point. I ain't got it. Ooh, yeah. I ain't got it, bruh. $0.55 too much. That's weird though. I hope it ain't a decrease because I really need that shift though for my sanity. Because I don't like being sleepy at church. That's like right. So I'm working over the weekend and during night. They say it is $17 plus a $60 differential. When right now I'm at 17 with a $1.15 differential. So I'm like, where's the 60 cent coming from? It's almost like I don't know. Heck no, I need my extra $1.15, baby. Extra $1.15.
Every little penny adds up. Shoot, I remember when the little increase came. It seemed like a huge difference, even though it was only like at that time I think it was like 40 cents. It's like they want to give me 40 cents more, but then they want to take away 55 cents. No, that don't even make sense. Like I said, I'll stay. I'll figure it out. Yeah, a little more stuff in here. Why they only got red balloons and I know Valentine? Oh, that's white balloon. Y'all just been hanging out while I shop. Shopping for nothing. Ain't got nothing either. I'm like, is this all the Valentine stuff y'all got? The string from this balloon is caught in my ear. Help me. Yeah. It's on the balloon. I need help. Why do we got sleep shirts? Only sleep pants. Yep, y'all. Today is a day. Oh, Valentine's Day. I ain't got no that. No, I'm kidding. Yes, I did. I guess I ain't got no Valentine. Let me quit speaking the devil's words. I'd have been dead wrong. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Oh my God. Trying to really understand those words. Life is like a box of chocolates. Because, man, I tell you, it's a time, it's a time. The devil does God. What? Never thought about it like that. Tomato, maybe. Tomato, maybe. I don't know. Do he do any work? For real, for real? If we really think about it, how much does he really do on the real up and up? What does he do for real? Except for running around tricking people. Are you saying because he's allowed? Maybe. Well, would it be more he's his creation and not necessarily he does his work? He indeed created us all. Dang, I need a gift bag. They don't have none. It would be so easy if it was a baby and not a 9-year-old. Oh, I need to get the bags. I forgot. That's perfect. Thank you. I'll be them bought kids stuff that their parents would be totally pissed off at me for buying. I just know you have to be more careful. Lee. Like, why you buy that girl all this stuff? I got problems. Don't waste my time. That's what happens when you wait till the last minute. You ain't got no options. Women be shaking, women be shopping, women be shopping. No, I don't. That's one thing about this woman right here. I can't stand shopping. For real, for real. I do not like shopping. Like, I'd rather just get online and find some stuff versus like going to the mall. I'm not a mall person. I get tired and hot and be ready to go. It's yeah, no, that ain't me. I'm like I'm a person that shop for occasions. It'll be like, oh, I need something, then I go shopping. Pretty much that's how it goes. If I ain't got an occasion, I make it do what it do, what I got. Yeah, pretty much how it goes. That's probably different than like I said, most of my friends love going shopping. Me. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Not Jamaica. How frustrating for me. In the mall don't ever have nothing you want, nothing you like. You be in there all day, don't find nothing. Then nope, nope. I cannot. I just can't. Hello.
Now, what would he do? Now, if he get ran over and smashed, what little kind of ride up the side?
You know people. Do y'all got that Minnie Mouse balloon?
Yeah. You want one?
Yeah. Yeah, you chilling. What you looking like? Oh, where's this fruit snacks?
Oh, tissue blow your nose.
Yeah, yeah. I just gotta blow my nose. Thank you.
So McLean coming this way, right?
And that great.
In the green car.
What's it up?
Thank you. Yep, that's great.
Like what is you thinking?
I'm
He
just
had this
telling her
much
that.
room. He had this much room.
I'm just telling her that. Get smashed.
You got these right.
Like 2 seconds.
Hold on, y'all. It's hot. See, that's the perfect thing I was talking about shopping. I like it crazy hot.
This program is sponsored by BetterHelp. Therapy can bring out a whole new you. And BetterHelp makes it easy to match the life therapist. Get 10% off your first month on
Try.
Then we really wanted everybody to collect balloons. Go deliver them at the nursing home. But last year we did all that. It was too many balloons.
It's on the back wall. Okay.
It was too many balloons. It was like 80 balloons.
Thank you. So, y'all, we have had a shopping experience that yielded not much of nothing, but I made it work. What do you do for a kid that ain't have a lot of candy? Mm-hmm. So how I'm supposed to get out of here? Man, they got this thing all jacked up. They got it where they're fixing the power lines. So can't hardly turn into the parking lot. Then I don't know why these balloons ain't letting me be great. Yes, please.
There we go.
Thank you.
All right. It was gonna take you away.
Hey, I'm about to throw everything down. Listen, y'all, the balloons did not let me be great. It was stuck under my hood, so I couldn't get it to put it in the car. So crazy. My foot hurt. Whew. Anyway, that was a task or something. Sheesh. I didn't know if I was gonna make it. Was that police officer? Get out the way. Just gotta figure out how to get out.
I can't believe they're doing this like this. This parking lot is already like stupid.
Why you wanna? I mean, sorry. Back up a little bit. Once you back up, I'll tell you where to stop, and you can come out right here.
Okay, cool. The problem is I can't see, sir. It's the policeman.
Keep coming. Keep coming. You got one more.
Should I cut the wheel that way?
All right. Turn to your stop. Then turn to your left, and just move up a little bit. Come down. So you gonna come off the curb. Now you can move up some more. Come on up some more. Come on up some more. Come on up.
Nah, this is the
Come on up.
police.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. All right. Now turn hard right, and then back up.
Uh-huh.
All right. That's good.
You probably know what you're doing, Mr. Officer. So you probably know what he's doing. Yeah, and stop traffic for me. What? Say that. All right, y'all. I see everybody gone because I was stuck in a parking lot. But I appreciate everybody that showed up today and hung out with me for all 3 hours. You're more than welcome to hit the Cash App. Chime is the same thing at her meekness. That is not most important over here. What's most important is to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, bring a friend. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, bye-bye. No, he went on traffic duty. They're doing some work out there, and they got like the lane blocked, so it's like you can't really get into the driveway of the store. And coming out was kind of hard, so he had to help me out. That's what happened. But again, bye-bye. I'll talk to y'all later.